All right, guys, so let's assume that you're here working on your Predator engine and maybe you were just removing the oil bypass or something like that. And you're flopping it around, you got the side cover off, you're taking your, you're going to clean it up maybe. You got some aluminum shavings in there, you're just working on it. Oh, that's supposed to fall out. And you hear a noise like that. And you look down here and you're like, oh snap, your cam is laying on your workbench and you don't remember where your timing dot was compared to your crank timing dot. So now what do? Well, I'm going to show you. So the first thing I would do, and I've already done it on this engine, is I'm going to grab, what size is this? This is a 13/16 socket. This is a spark plug socket. Obviously, you don't have to use a spark plug socket, but that's what I use. 13/16. Take out your spark plug. That'll remove the compression from the piston, right? Then the next thing you're going to want to do is come over to your valve cover. You're going to need an 8mm socket, and you're going to take off the 4. And I guess you don't technically have to do this, but in my opinion, it's easier to do this. Take off your valve cover gasket. Okay. And then if you're lucky, let's see if we can do this. See, stuff's falling apart already. Your rockers will be off, depending on what you've done. But if your rockers aren't off, the push rods, let's assume that your rockers are still sitting on the push rods. You can push down on the valve. This is your intake valve. You can move the rocker aside, push down on the exhaust, move the rocker aside, and then you can just drop your push rods out. And that's what that noise was. And you'll have, if you do that right, your push rods will come out. And you'll have your valve tappets. One, I don't know where the other one went. There it is. Your valve tappets will come out. All right. So now what you've got to do, man, I just smashed my finger. Smashed it with the oil slinger. Okay, so now you want to put this back together. So what you want to do is you'd want to oil all this up as you're putting it together. Lubricate everything. So you'd want to get some oil down in there. I'm just doing this for demonstration, so I'm not going to oil it. But what you want to do is you want to find top dead center. So what I do is in the spark plug hole, take something like a pencil or a dowel rod if you've got it. Let me find a pencil. See if I can find I'd like a pencil that hadn't been sharpened, but I may not get that. All right, we'll just use a pencil with a good eraser. A dowel rod's better. I guess you could get the little ferrule part. This little part here could, I guess, kind of mar up your piston if you're not careful. But so you could go piston pointy in first, but that can break off, yada, yada, yada. So we're going to go eraser in first. And all you're looking for is top dead center. And you'll know that when the pencil comes all the way to the top. And it can get pinched in there, so just kind of pay attention to what you're doing. And you can rotate the crank by hand. And I'm kind of struggling because I just smashed that finger and it hurts. Or you can use the pull start. See how the pencil goes down, pencil goes up. So you'll find it, when the pencil doesn't move anymore, that's top dead center. Lay your pencil aside, you don't need your pencil anymore. Rotate this back over. And on these 212 motors, TDC is right there. I mean, I guess in theory what you could do is you could probably mark. I wouldn't do it. No, I wouldn't mess with that. That's just simple enough to find it. So you got TDC. So now what we want to do is we're going to put our push rods back in. Push rods are in. We're going to find our tappets. Put our tappets in. I'm going to punch this push rod back out. All right, let's do this. Where's the magnet? Oh, my magnet. Doing it live, folks. What I want to do is I want to get this push rod out. There's the magnet. I'm going to go from the top. So I'm going to put my other tappet in here. And then I come up to the top underneath the valve cover. If you do it this way, you're going to have to hold your fingers on the tappet so they don't fall. Push rod. Push rod, push rod. You held your tappets. They're still up there. Now all you've got to do, and I'm going to put this in wrong, just slide your cam in. All right, so see where this green dot is? That's wrong. You want it on this blue dot and the marking dot. Let's try another way. That's close, but that's one tooth off. That's wrong. What you want is blue dot, green dot. Boom. Blue dot, green dot. So now your cam is timed to your crankshaft. Now what you've got to do is you've got to get these valves set because you didn't push the rockers onto the push rods. So if you wanted, you could go ahead and put your cover on and then come mess with this. But what I do, so this is your intake valve, this is your exhaust valve. I'm going to push down on the intake valve with my thumb and just rotate that rocker up over that push rod. Do the same thing for the exhaust. It's a lot easier when you don't have a bleeding smashed finger. All right, so now we've got rocker on push rod, rocker on push rod. You could set your valve lash, but I haven't touched anything, so the lash shouldn't have changed, okay? So I'm not personally going to worry about that. And then your cam, so everything's good. And what you could do if you wanted is you can just turn it over and make sure nothing crunches. And here's a pro tip, okay? See that finger? I'll just be honest with you. I was recording this video, and I went to pull that, and that oil slinger, this piece right here that looks like a velociraptor claw, freaking stabbed into that, and now I'm hurt. That's how that works. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. All right then. Good luck.